The day I never forget. It was a hot Tuesday afternoon in July, the kind of day when the sun doesn't just shine, it scorches. The streets of Lagos were alive as always, a bustling maze of honking danfos, shouting hawkers, and the low rumble of generators echoing through neighborhoods like motion. But for me, that day began like any other, until everything changed. I was 17 then, fresh out of secondary school and full of hope. I lived with my mother, a pepper seller in the market, and my younger brother, Emeka, who was only 8. My father had passed when I was 10, and since then, Mama had become everything, our provider, our comfort, our shield from the world. That morning, I had gone to help Mama at the market. I remember she smiled when I arrived, sweat already glistening on her forehead. "Chisholm," she said, "today go better." I smiled. She said that every day. But something about the way she said it that morning, softly, like a prayer, made it stick. The market was its usual madness. Flies hovered above open baskets of tomatoes and peppers, women yelled over each other to draw customers, and someone nearby had a radio blaring music from Flavor. I helped Mama arrange her goods and manage the money as customers came and went. Then around 1 p.m., it happened. It began as a rumble. At first, we thought it was thunder. Lagos had been threatening rain for days, and the sky had been heavy all morning. But then came the bang, so loud it split the air and shook the stalls. The ground trembled. People screamed. An explosion. I froze for a second. Then, instinct took over. Smoke billowed from the far end of the market, and fire licked the edges of nearby wooden stalls. People ran, stumbling over baskets, pushing children, screaming names. My heart pounded. "Mama!" I shouted, spinning around. But she was gone. The panic set in. I darted through the crowd, calling her name, coughing through the thick smoke. I saw a boy, no older than 6, crying beside a fallen crate. I lifted him and pushed him toward the group fleeing toward the gate. Still, no sign of Mama. I reached our stall, half burnt now, the edges smoldering, and there she was. On the ground. Her leg was pinned under a fallen wooden frame. She tried to move, wincing. "Chisholm," she cried, voice hoarse. "Mama." I fell to my knees and tried to lift the frame. It was too heavy. I called for help, and 2 men came. Together we pulled the wood away, and I helped her up. Her leg was bleeding badly, and she could barely stand. One of the men helped carry her. We staggered out of the market just as more fire engulfed the stalls. Outside, chaos reigned. Ambulances wailed, people cried, and sirens blared in the distance. The explosion had come from a leaking gas cylinder in a nearby sewer joint, someone later said. Several were dead. Dozens injured. Our stall, our only source of income, was gone. That night, in the hospital, Mama held my hand tightly. "I thought I would die there," she whispered. Tears filled my eyes. "I thought so too. But we are alive. That is enough. God has kept us." I didn't say anything. I just held her hand tighter. Outside the ward, I could hear the hum of the generator. In the distance, sirens still sang their mournful tune. We lost so much that day. But we didn't lose each other. It's been 5 years since that day. Mama still limps slightly when she walks, and we never rebuilt our store. But I started university the next year, on a scholarship I earned after sharing our story. And every time life gets hard, I remember the fire, the fear, and the miracle of survival. That day scarred us, but it also shaped us. And it's a day I will never forget.